नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. Surrey, British Canada, Toronto Adinam, Phoenix Kanchipuram Adinam, Los Angeles Peetam, San Jose Madurai, Hyderabad Gupta Kashi, Jorpati Nepal, Ohio Prayag, Houston Kalahasti, Seattle Chidambaram, Sugarland Texas Adinam, Scarborough Canada, Singapore Singapuram, High Pine North Carolina, Oklahoma Somanatham, Indrani New Jersey, Ohio Ma Shivananda, Oman Sivagangai, High Pine North Carolina, Tallahassee Florida, St. Louis Tirumala Adinam, Hebbal Bangalore, Kuala Lumpur Parani Adinam, Salem Dhyanapeetam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. We'll enter into the Satsang. Today I wanted to expand on why large size infrastructures to experience Shivoham. Please understand, your body is the miniature of the cosmos. Actually, one man can give birth to the whole human population. That is what has happened. It's from one man only the whole human population has started. One man can give birth to whole human population. Because your body is miniature of the cosmos. Listen. Some of the important equations I am deriving, you need to catch it. Body is miniature of the cosmos. One. Second, important, very important truth. In any enclosed space, people who live continuously, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, they start feeling that each other's space and feeling certain kind of a union. Listen. Please listen. I'll give you this example. If you all are constantly staying in this campus, by and by you all feel certain kind of a connection. If I awaken 10 people's Kundalini, that bio-memory just jumps. The fire jumps. It is like a contagious disease. Please understand. Contagious disease is the wrong word because it does bad thing. Kundalini awakening does good thing. But it spreads just like disease only. Recently, some of the studies, medical studies I was reading in the internet. In a village, if you give polio vaccination for 40% of the kids, other 60% doesn't get affected even if you don't give polio medicine. If there are 100 kids in the village, if you just give 40 kids polio vaccine, other kids also they don't get affected by the disease. It's called ripple effect. Even in our Sangha, I can see so many good things spread as a ripple effect. Sometimes bad things also spread as a ripple effect. My responsibility is go on creating good things and allowing that to spread as a ripple effect and not to allow the bad things to spread as ripple effects. Understand. In one enclosure, how many people may stay? After a certain period, you experience a kind of a oneness where the spiritual experience spreads, catches in the biomemory. And I have seen this happening in some of the Vaishnava Parayanas. I had the fortune of spending some time in Srirangam during my early wandering days, where they will chant that Vishnu's stotras, Divya Prabandham. It's an ancient Tamil. To tell you honestly, I cannot understand that whole thing. Those Vaishnavites will be sitting, devotees, and that singers will be standing and singing. It's actually an art. It's called Arayar Sevai, where the devotee sings the Vishnu's glory. You don't need to understand, just if you sit in that area, I have seen, my eyes will be pouring. I used to sleep in the banks of Kaveri, but in the daytime I will come and sit in the temple. Eyes will be pouring. Listen. Whatever may be the experience, whether it is Kundalini awakening, enlightenment, it can just be transmitted from one biomemory to another biomemory very easily if you all live in one enclosure. And temples are systematically built infrastructures to optimize this experience transmission and energy transmission. Temples are infrastructures built to optimize this experience transmission. Please understand, all temples are just expansion of the human frame. Human frame is the miniature of the cosmos. It means what? All temples are also miniature of the cosmos. to transmit this experience to human bodies. The Garbha Mandir, Garbha Griha, is the energy source. Dvajastamba, a flagpole, is the transformer. Everyone sits inside that enclosure will feel that very strength and energy and vibration. Will feel the strength and energy and vibration. Understand this whole Cambodia infrastructure was created for mass enlightenment. That whole infrastructure was created for mass enlightenment. And it was consistently used for mass enlightenment at least 800 to 1000 years. Later on, whatever may be the reason, maybe the brutal attack on enlightened community. See, enlightened community becomes slowly soft, sensitive, beautiful, forgets to handle weapons. Maybe the brutal attack on that enlightened community, whatever may be the reason, the infrastructure is left without being used. Now I decided to reuse and restart using. All those huge domes are amplifying mechanism. It's like a vast enlightenment production industry where almost 1 lakh people were made to sit at a time, and the energy transmission happened and the Kundalini awakening happened. This time I commit with you guys, I'll demonstrate. I'll sit in that proper place, the center of the Garbha Mandir. There is no deity there now. In most of the temples, the deity is missing. And that is another one surprising thing. All Shiva temples, deities are there. I don't know why that Vishnu temples, deities have been removed. Most of the Vishnu temples, deities have been removed in Cambodia. Most of the Shiva temples, the deity is there. I think Shiva deity is very easy to make. Even if it gets removed, tomorrow you can replace it. And because it is formless, Shiva deity is like a non-offensive. People don't feel offended. Even other religious people, when they see, they don't feel offended. Because it's just formless. You can visualize anybody in that form, in that Shivalinga, bow down and go. Whatever may be the reason. I'll show you guys. Not just few hundred of you who are going to come with me will experience Kundalini awakening at a time. Any tourist onlooker who is in that campus will start experiencing Kundalini awakening. You guys will see it. Because that infrastructure is built for that purpose. People will be wondering, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? That vast enclosure is used to transmit the enlightenment dosage. That's the right word I'll use. Enlightenment dosage. Everyday dosage of enlightenment. In such beautiful way. In such an amazing way. The structure was used to initiate at least 100,000, 1 lakh people into Kundalini experience at a time. Otherwise, no reason why they built such large structure. And the whole thing, not just Angkor Wat temple, the whole Cambodia's temples were built within 2 generations, 2 kings. I can say in a way, 60 to 80 years, that's all. Angkor Wat itself is built within 27 years. I am talking about all the major Cambodian temples within 60 years. It's an infrastructure created for Kundalini awakening. See, unless there is a solid experience transmitted, no one will have the inspiration to build such large temple, especially carving it in India and taking it all the way. Till they mastered the skill and efficiency. Till they mastered the art and science. It was all carved here and sent. Angkor Wat temple is not only world's largest religious structure, that's the world's largest stone structure. Even now, no one is able to break the record. At least for last 2000 years, from the day it is built, it continues to exist as world's largest religious structure and world's largest stone structure. Undefeated. Unbroken record. Undefeated record. What defeating? Even challenging is not happened. No one is able to challenge it. Understand? No one can miss without getting the experience. When you sit as a large group in that kind of infrastructures developed for enlightenment. You will see in Cambodia, in front of your eyes, just tourists, visitors who walk in and look around. You see, when we sit as a large group and experience Kundalini, you will see there will be large number of onlookers, visitors, tourists standing around. They will all start shaking and experiencing Kundalini awakening. You will see this drama. Because that whole structure is created for this purpose. The whole circuit can be energized by pouring energy into the one point. Just that in that Garbha Mandir, if you pour your energy, the whole circuit, the whole wall, 3.8 kilometer wall, one side wall is 3.8 kilometer long. The whole thing can be energized. If I touch the Garbha Mandir, the boundary wall, person who is touching the boundary wall can feel the Kundalini awakening. Energization can be given. Somebody who is touching the boundary wall, I can give energization to him by touching the Garbha Mandir. Almost 3 kilometers away from me, he will be experiencing energization. It is possible. You guys will see, experience it. These temples also act as a place where the energy is multiplied and experience of Shivoham gets permanently strengthened in your system. Temples are temples are expanded space of body used as an energy storage battery to awaken people to enlightenment. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Nithyananda Dhyanapītam, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999, www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.